The Johnnie Walker 18-year-old. Announcements of the Johnnie Walker 18-year-old's release was first mentioned in 2013, with the USA getting the first batch in August of that year. However, some of you may be aware that the 18-year-old was renamed in 2017, as between its initial release around 2011 to 2017, the 18-year-old was called the Johnnie Walker Platinum. The Platinum was a blend of whiskies that distillers would usually blend for private use to give as things such as gifts. This was the exact idea for the Platinum release when the Platinum was released as a gift idea in an oversized cardboard box. The array of whiskies that are in the Johnnie Walker 18-year-old come from a lot of different areas around Scotland, such as Speyside, where you'll taste such malts as the Cardew, Glenelgin and Orchroysk, and other malts from the Highland area. Reports suggest that the nose has a lot of different complexities, such as notes of caramel, toffee, sweetness, sherry, dried fruits, various spices such as vanilla, nutmeg, and the palate has a lot of other different complexities such as breakfast cereals, sultanas, citrus, malted grains, creamy butter, and a lot of different smooth, buttery, oily flavours on the palate. With all that being said, I'll now taste this 18-year-old. So, one thing I do get is I get quite a peppery palate. I do get quite a peppery note to the nose. It's quite peppery and oily. So one thing that I do notice is that there's a bit of a sharpness to it. So I'm associating that more with pepper and a bit of oak. Definitely that buttery smell, very oily. So pepper, oil, citrus, so more so the rind, because it's got more the botanical taste to it. Like, it's a little bit bitter. Yeah, orange, caramel, pepper. Yeah, it's just very well spiced on the nose. So to recap that bit, it's orange, pepper, butter, and a little bit of cloves. The palate, first thing that's noticed is the citrus. Again, I get a lot of the citrus rind when it comes to the Johnnie Walker 18-year-old, as it's quite bitter. Like, not to say that it's not smooth, because it's still very smooth, but like it's got like that very orangey, lemony, citrus taste to it, but again with the bitter side, which I'm more associating with the rind. I can definitely see how this would be a good cocktail mixer, because I can imagine, like say in a highball with the 18-year-old, that you put some soda, orange, lemon, lime, would be perfect for someone that's not a Scotch drinker. But with all that being said, like, getting back to those real notes on the palate, it's again citrus, orange, caramel. So not really noticing too much toffee. So there's still that underlying sweetness to it. So again, that might be the actual orange juice to it. As I'm trying to look for those flavors that really like that have a better finish, that sweet finish that caramel usually does. Getting a bit of more honeycomb through, so bit different this time. So getting like that more sweetness come through, like again it's mixing it with the citrus rind, so it's not really well balanced, but it's definitely getting that real like smoothness that you get from honeycomb, and a bit of banana. So banana honeycomb is definitely noticeable, and those breakfast cereal notes that you can really taste. That's quite dry, but then again quite earthy, and so I'm associating that with breakfast cereals. Excuse me. With all that being said, like very complex, and I do recommend this as a drink that would be on. I do recommend this as definitely a gift for someone that wants something elaborate, something sophisticated, and wants to be able to play around with their drinks. And this is definitely the one that can be used in a cocktail, unfortunately, and can be used in just a normal whiskey glass, 1 or 2 cubes, break through some of the bitterness. But apart from that, very fantastic drink that isn't at all compromised in any quality, but still very smooth, and can offer the person that's drinking this an opportunity to have a bit of fun with an old-fashioned, put some orange, a whiskey sour, something that's very elaborate. So this has a lot of promise to the user, as it's not something that I think can be just drunk neat or on the rocks, but can be used different ways. Even though I do prefer neat or on the rocks, this is definitely something that for anyone that likes to play around with the whiskies and the spirits is for them. That's on top of the range of the Johnnie Walker list. Look, I hope you guys liked this video, found it informative. If you guys found it informative, please can you do me a favor and like, subscribe, share this video, because the more shares I get, the better for the algorithm, and that means I can bring more content like this to you. If you feel that you want to learn more about a favorite range that you know of, so you can help your bar staff, you can help your retailers, please consider also giving me some funds so I can bring more of this content to you through my PayPal or Patreon. I appreciate any support, because this is for you guys to feel more informed about those whiskies that you love and would like to know more about. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.